Hello folks, TAT here and welcome to the studio. Today I'm going to give a brief tour on some of the things that are going on. Firstly, we have our sustain control bands on. You move these toward the node for longer sustain and away from the node for shorter sustain. And also, the nodes of which I speak are the nodes that you get from the primary tone. The secondary tone has different nodes, so if you move this band down to right about there, you'll get more emphasis on the secondary tones. And I would actually recommend using a different type of rubber, and you can go ahead and make these sound a bit more like church bells if you use the right kind of mallet. Something that's not normally characteristic of this type of chime tube, but yeah, you can go ahead and play with different types of rubber bands and in different positions and with different mallets to go ahead and get different sounds. So here's the bass chimeophone, the tenor, the alto, the mezzo, and the soprano. That's what we got going on here. We also have our grace note chimes out. We have our extra large earth song, super treasure of heaven, deluxe Himalayan echo, large island melody, medium summer daydream, small earth song, petite Himalayan echo, small Himalayan echo, medium stardust, and small stardust with a wrong tube. And that actually has a very unique sound to it that I very much like. We have our Woodstock Windsinger Chimes of the Phoenix, a extra large summer daydream, which we are getting sound samples from, and we have more grace notes over here. Petite Treasure of Heaven, Petite Earth Song, Large Earth Song, Small Island Melody, Super Earth Song. We worked on the rubber band a bit to go ahead and get the perfect sound out of that. And then of course we have our Music of the Spheres contrabass and chordal bass. And then we got some Wind River chimes. Oh, and there's also the Little Earth Song, Little Grace note. So we have our Wind River chimes, island melody notes, and gentle spirits notes to form this set. 2 sets of Corinthian bells, the 65 inchers, to form this. So these are both also 65 inch, 64 inch, 2 1/4 inch diameter notes. This whole thing is probably going to move over here. And I will go ahead and be putting a tenor set with full sustain right where these guys are. I think I'm going to set that up. So we'll go ahead and do that. And I would like to actually set up another bass chimeophone. I don't have enough notes to do that. I'd have to go ahead and get more. So I don't know if I'm going to do that, because that's a pretty expensive endeavor. And then, of course, there's also the matter of the fact that I am pretty soon going to be making my own chimes completely from the ground up. And those are going to be really fun to make. I'll tell you all about them in another video. So there are actually a lot of nuances that go into all of these that I want to go ahead and share in more detail on. I've already shared the easy swap concept. I'll share easy D-string soon. And yeah, we're going to be playing a lot of music. The music on the short sustain setup is very different from the long sustain. With a short sustain setup, the sound that this makes really is pretty bespoke. I've never heard another instrument that sounds quite like this. So here is a practice session that I recorded not long ago.